trying to get my levels right. I'm yelling again.
Nah, you definitely not yelling, bro. I would come up a little bit, just a little bit.
All right, we getting sued the motherfucking podcast.
That's not the name anymore.
Sound check, yo.
That's how we should come in.
Yo,
come in.
Now I'm keeping this foot. One fell swoop the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
One fell swoop. What you mean?
Hey, one more time. What the name of it is? I forgot.
One fell. Yo, we live. Okay.
Yo.
We what's poppin'?
One fell swoop, baby.
One fell swoop the podcast.
Had to do a little bit of rebranding, you feel me?
Slight rebranding. I'm going to tell you a new era. You feel me?
It's a new era. What's happening with you?
You know, it's the same. It's the same basic concept. You know what I mean? Just
Hey, bro, you look like you finna release a dope ass trap soul mixtape.
the fuck out of here, nigga. Yo.
Yeah, bro. Yo.
I don't have a witty comeback response. He said that off camera, just in case y'all think this nigga funny. He said that shit like 4 times before we started recording.
I got some hair care products coming out. You know what I mean?
Right. Fuck out of here.
You feel me?
Yeah, you're bald. Dang, where you want to start? This is a This is a podcast with no mission statement or objective. We just, you know what I mean?
Just one fell swoop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We just swoop down on the podcast game.
How we doing it? In the streets?
One fell swoop.
Okay,
nigga.
yeah.
Motherfucking.
Hey,
fuck is you talking about?
Hey, oh, yeah.
Anyway. Right. So what's been popping out there in the world? I haven't been.
There's some shit going on out here, bro.
Niggas is mad at Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and start off with that one, bro.
That was hotter last. We were supposed to do this last week. Some shit came up.
It was definitely hot last week.
Basically, he said some shit, and the gay community is mad. He said he brought up
everybody mad.
A lot of people love it, and a lot of people are mad. So the people who are mad about it are beefing with the people who love it, and they're saying they're sensitive.
And what's crazy is like it seems like the people who love it are winning because. However you want to feel about it, it's literally one of the most American podcasts one of the most American stand-ups I've ever seen by a black person. You know what I'm saying?
Like just straight freedom of speech type shit.
Like really, he talking this shit, and fuck how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all inclusive. We gonna roast niggas, we gonna roast white people, we gonna roast gay people, we gonna roast lesbians, all them other goddamn alphabet groups.
Right. See, right now, alright, this is what I do. I'm since I work from the crib, I be on Facebook like all day, right? And I say things to engage with people.
Right.
And through this, I was engaging with people, and I seen people feeling different ways. So I'm like, yo, I believe in that Hollywood has a gay agenda, just like I believe Hollywood has a violent agenda, and they have an agenda to portray black people
I get what you're saying,
a certain way.
But you know, for the people that don't understand, can you kind of explain?
All right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is some real conspiracy theory shit. And I'm gonna say this, like, I said that shit because I know it's controversial, and I know people maybe haven't done a lot of background research. It sounds like some weird shit.
But it creates a conversation.
It creates a conversation. So it was 70+ people
right,
who all agreed or disagreed differently. Some people was like, bruh, I don't know what the fuck you talking about with a gay agenda. But people are being too sensitive. Like, actually, to be honest, I was the only person who believed that shit.
Right.
But it was just interesting watching people divide themselves amongst these lines. Like, people who say Dave Chappelle went too far. They say he's punching down. They say that's what I mean. They say he's punching down at a marginalized group that he doesn't have to punch down at. So they say it's from shock value.
I hate that
type deal. Like, you know what I mean?
Is South Park punching down? Is Family Guy punching down? Is
I mean, I guess from their perspective, because it's created by a white male, but I don't think because white males make it, they should be pigeonholed into talking about topics that
it's some bullshit to me, really.
That they can only talk about other white males, or because I'm a black straight male, I can only talk about black straight male. Yeah, like that doesn't really make sense.
No.
To pigeonhole a human being like that.
Fuck that. Comedy is about seeing things in a different light, seeing anything and everything in a funny ass way. That goes for anything. You could be like Kevin Hart and only talk about your own life. You could be like Dave Chappelle and have your own social commentary about the world today or social, interactions today. You can be like
a mix of both, like Bill Burr,
George Carlin, who just destroys the entire. I don't even know what
George
the word
Carlin is the reason
like,
certain curse words are blocked out. Like he had a comedy special which he explained like, yo, why can't we say this but not this? And then the FCC watched it and was like, yo, that's a good idea, George. We blocking that.
We need to block all this.
Like
shit.
he literally
he
just
made way too many great points
through his comedy. That's what I'm saying.
Way too many great points.
But like comedy's great. George Carlin's great. Nigga, Dave is of that same class.
Dave is the new Richard Pryor. He's the godfather of comedy right now. Of today's age, he's the godfather of black comedy.
Okay, this is another point they make up that I wanted to bring up. Because like I be talking to people, I be listening. My homegirl in the comments was like, yo, you just hate this group of people. You just transphobic or whatever.
What the fuck?
She said I was being obtuse because I talked to her on her status and I brought up a point. But anyway, she was saying like, and then like the other girl who was agreeing with her was saying, these people are being murdered at exponential rates.
We get that.
And they commit suicide at exponential rates. So, and they were trying to imply, this is what they were trying to imply. They were trying to imply what Dave Chappelle was doing through his comedy was making it easier for violence to be incited against a marginalized group in the same way or in a similar manner to what Donald Trump does in his speech.
Do y'all remember how Dave Chappelle came in on the entire special talking about the suicide joke? The nigga
it was a suicide.
that actually killed himself, had everything in the world and killed himself, and the nigga who was about to be a lawyer and all that shit, and he never had the thought of killing himself and ended up working at like Foot Locker or some shit with the whole Damn,
you're right.
And never thought about killing himself. Y'all shut the fuck up, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like if you have mental issues, bro, please get help. I'm gonna tell you right now. I go to a fucking psychiatrist right now. Not because I want to kill myself, but because I feel like I might kill somebody. But that being said,
you need help with that.
You know what I'm saying? That being said,
that's still not a dope thought.
But it is what it is at the end of the day. And my nigga, like I ain't never had no thought of killing myself, bro. I done went through a lot of shit in my life. Been up entirely and down to the bottom. Fuck killing myself. I love me enough for the both.
Not even when you was facing 25 to life.
You feel me? 45.
45.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can kiss my ass, bro. Like it is what it is.
That's so dark. So basically, your response to the idea that Dave Chappelle is creating a reality where I mean I see what you're saying.
Talk your shit.
That maybe that's not going to be the ultimate factor in whether somebody stays on the earth. If you watch Dave
Chappelle and feel like you want to kill yourself, you there's a problem with you. There's not a problem with Dave Chappelle, my nigga.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
Like people be responding.
You clicked on my black face.
Right.
You clicked on my black face. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't necessarily like. I didn't like how they were comparing what Dave Chappelle was saying to what Trump does at his rallies, because Trump actually has incited violence. He has actually.
Nobody.
You know what I mean? Like cheered as people are getting beaten and removed from his rallies and saying shit like, nah, we need to rough them up more. Like Dave Chappelle used to say shit like, yo, like on maybe his first comedy special, he was like, yo, nobody should. If you look at my special and believe gay people should be hurt, then turn off my special.
Was that on equanimity?
One of those. Yeah, equanimity. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he literally had like a disclaimer. I'm not saying that makes it better, but it makes him aware that.
I need to look up that word again. Equanimity. He had the.
Dave a real deep dude, man. Dave a real deep dude. But what I was saying by gay agenda, in his Inside the Actor Studio in 2010, and in his Oprah Winfrey interview from that same time period, he was talking about where he went to Africa.
I remember that.
He was talking about.
I actually went back and watched that.
He was talking about Martin Lawrence, and
talking about they gonna kill me.
He said Martin Lawrence was out waving a gun, saying they gonna kill me, they gonna kill me. What would make someone do that when they're really strong? And this is right before the Big Mama's house type deal. You know what I mean? And in Big Mama's house, Martin Lawrence had to wear a dress.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you think about the Oprah Winfrey interview when Dave Chappelle referenced 3 or 4 different Hollywood executives trying to get him to wear a dress, and him saying he felt uncomfortable with it, and then
like, no, I'm not gonna wear the dress.
Yeah, and like they kept getting escalating. Like eventually the director,
producer, and then the director, and then the
So why this push to get black men in a dress? You got like that's why. So when I say there's a gay agenda, quote unquote, I'm not talking about the gay population having any benefits from it. I'm saying that
it's possibly a demasculation.
Yeah, like so I mean it in the sense that when people say Jewish people run the sports industry, Jewish people run the media industry, that can be considered an anti-Semitic statement. But actually, it can't. But actually, if you look at everybody's last name,
it's an observation.
They're actually mostly Jewish. You feel what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
See, people are confusing fact with opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Like with the gay agenda thing, some of these Hollywood executives who have the power of what content goes. Like that was the Dave Chappelle joke about being able to say nigger on air, but not being able to say faggot.
Right.
For me, what that was indicating was that the people at the top who have the ability to determine what programming airs have an agenda where they're biased towards homosexuality.
Right.
That doesn't have anything to do with the average gay person who doesn't have that power. And I tie it into things like Brendan Fraser and Terry Crews, who were both molested at parties in public by white gay Hollywood executives.
Absolutely.
So that's like so that's kind of how I tied like with the dresses or what he just said then. So I'm tying a bunch of shit together when I say a gay agenda, not just from sticks and stones.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I definitely feel what you're saying. And yeah, there are definitely.
It's not just a gay agenda either.
It's an acceptance culture type thing, and I hate to put that kind of label on it, that culture label on it, but it is what it is. Like that's how we speak in 2019. There's an acceptance culture going on, and guess what? I'm cool with the acceptance culture, but if you're gonna be accepted, my nigga, you're gonna have to catch these jokes.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's deep.
You gonna have to catch.
We all in here together.
You feel me? You go like niggas been roasting niggas for the longest. You gonna either be soft of heart or hard of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not trying to kill nobody. We ain't trying to make sure nobody get murdered, suicidal.
Yeah.
None of that dumb shit, nigga. We just trying to live life and laugh through all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you didn't see how you feel about this? The dude who killed himself.
For what?
He was being bullied about liking tranny girls. You gotta watch the video, bro. I'll pull that shit up for you right now, bro.
Well, like your trannies, fam, like.
But there was like they was fucking with him about it. They was like, so you like trannies? He was like, yeah. So like,
you say keep it a beat. You fuck what? You fuck what? Bro, you do what?
Fuck trannies. So what?
That's thorough. Like that's not thorough.
They was fucking with him. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't.
I ain't gonna bash nobody.
Bullying in New York is a different level.
Yeah, it's
according to Chris Rock.
It's different out here. It's different levels to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll let that calm down for a second.
I mean, like that's what you ain't heard all these birds and shit out here, bro.
Nah.
You ain't heard like the not birds, but
like the cicadas and shit?
Yeah.
In the background, like squeaking.
I think that shit'll be fine.
You think so?
Because when I listen back, maybe let's just speak up a little bit. Alright, that's enough people. Gay people are fine. Everybody's cool. Nobody should kill themselves.
Good, man.
Love y'all. It was just some jokes. That's what they was
all
like.
love, man.
It's just some jokes.
This nigga Dave Chappelle preach love more than anybody. Like
my homegirl was like, yo, so if a white person made jokes about black people, a black person, you would laugh like that? I'm like, yes, I have.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of times.
Family Guy laugh at South Park all the fucking time.
I don't think they're punching down at me. Like it's just a social observation. Like, but that's honestly how I feel.
Why do you feel like they punch it down? I feel like that's a internal struggle. It's not an external struggle. It's an internal struggle. Because guess what? I see gay people get more love on social media than hate, but they always pick out the hate. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think Dave expressed hate. I think he just
no. He's just joking. It's just jokes. It's all jokes, but
like he joked with white men who were poor or whatever.
When you look at social media, a lot of people look at the negative more than the positive. That's a humanity issue. That's not a societal issue, because people are gonna hate regardless. They're gonna hate. we're not, point blank period, we're not gonna get to a place where everybody's accepting everything. Point blank period. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. Niggas has been trying to be accepted for 200, almost 300 years now.
Yeah, and all, yeah.
We're not gonna get,
You still can't have your natural hair in a lot of places.
You know what I'm saying? We're not getting there.
We still in a state with segregated proms in 2019.
But
you know what I mean?
Though?
But
guess what though? Niggas don't give a fuck. Cause guess what? Niggas is gonna turn up. Niggas is gonna have fun. We love each other enough. You know what I'm saying? We can go to certain places and not shoot at each other and shit like that. So
yeah,
let's just get to that space of where don't go where you're not wanting. Go where you're accepted.
That's perfect. We're in Valdosta. New topic. There's a new skating ring that just opened up. We always complain that there is nothing to do here. It's a new skating ring opened up. It looks amazing. A local DJ works there. Always has it popping. It has an arcade. Now the only thing about it, it's a bit controversial because there's a dress code policy. And on opening night, one young lady was asked to go home due to her outfit.
What's the outfit?
She was wearing some tights. Maybe a little bit of her stomach was showing. Maybe like a little bit, if at all.
Was she big?
She wasn't. She was thick. She was shapely. She just had a body. She was just, you know what I mean? She had a form-fitting shirt. It wasn't like a belly cut type deal. And she said somebody approached her, said some of the other customers or the parents were feeling like uncomfortable, and they asked her to if she had any change of clothes in the car.
That's that shit I don't like, bro.
Right, and some people are like, yo, it's a family-oriented environment. There should be a dress code, but like, yo, that's profiling. That's profiling, right?
I feel like or maybe a certain type of dress code, but motherfucker, if I gotta be in a suit and tie if I'm going to skate, nigga, I'm not skating.
Right, like what the fuck? Like that's something you do casually.
Like fuck y'all.
Casual
like, fuck y'all skating rink and everything else, nigga. Like
that shit, right? Yeah, like so it's like niggas can't even like enjoy the skate. I gotta go get me a little juice or whatever, man. I might have to take a little break, but it's like
5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back to One Fell Motherfucking Swoop.
Hey,
One Fell Swoop.
We had to readjust some things.
You already know.
Back at it. We back at it again. What were we talking about, bro?
Something exciting. Can we talk about something light? We talking about shit that's gonna polarize people, make them pick a side and either be for or against what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm into. I'm trying to get to some unity.
All-inclusive shit. Yeah, I feel you. Because I do feel like people are choosing sides way too much right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I do feel.
Shout out to my activist homeboy.
Why can't we take shit for how it is?
If you watching this shit, bruh, why? Like, I got a homeboy, right? He an activist. Black Power, right?
Oh, yeah.
But he be art. But
all day.
I asked Facebook, is it wrong? Or like, can white people? I was like, yo, white people, do y'all have pride? And like some of the white people was like, bro, I don't feel comfortable being prideful in the American history of this shit. I feel pride in my national heritage and in my ethnicity, but not as a white person. And then some people was like, of course I feel pride in being a white person. I feel pride in the progress we've made. I feel pride in my ancestors. And then one of my black friends was like, nigga, you tripping for that. I'm like, why is he tripping because he feels pride?
White people have come a long way, bro. Like, let's not get this shit twisted, bro. Like, white people ain't been tripping as much lately. You know,
comparatively,
like, a lot more white people.
There's progress been made.
You know what I'm saying? A lot more white people ain't been tripping.
There's been progress been made.
We're getting there. We ain't there, but we getting there.
It's just like, why shouldn't a human being feel? I'm like, maybe you shouldn't feel prideful for being an American. Maybe because like how George Carlin was saying, you didn't do anything to accomplish being an American. You were simply born. So it's not like
as
being
an American, right?
Yeah, it's not like being like I'm prideful that I'm a doctor because you worked for fucking over a decade. You know what I mean? In some of the most strenuous settings to achieve that
doctors out here.
And like that's fine, but like that's better than being prideful for some shit you had nothing to do with. Oh, I'm prideful because I'm from Valdosta. Like, well, your parents just fucked here and then you were made.
Right.
So I do get that in a sense, but I just don't. I can't imagine being a white person and not liking who I am because I'm white.
Because I'm white. Yeah, I don't
That's
like
all
that.
I'm saying.
I don't like that white hatred shit. Like that.
That white guilt shit.
White guilt. Yeah. I don't like that shit. It's weird, bro. Like, nigga, like how niggas want to be happy to be niggas. Y'all supposed to be happy for being white, bro.
Right.
I'm not gonna knock y'all for being white.
Right.
I hate some of y'all, not all of y'all. Some of y'all cool.
Fact.
Oh, hold on, that's the goddamn hurricane alarm. I'm going inside.
That's a hurricane alarm?
No, I don't know what the fuck it is.
I'm like, yo, is this sex trafficking happening? Like, yo.
That bitch scream loud as fuck.
Right,
man.
like yo, if we watch a news article, if we watch a news article, if we see a news article tomorrow where something horrible happened in this neighborhood,
we know what happened.
We know what happened. And we know the podcast was more important.
We gotta record it.
The podcast was more important.
Yeah, fuck that fuck whatever going on.
What's going on?
The podcast is the shit.
So what was we talking about? There was a horrible hurricane. I want to talk about something light.
This is not light. It's not light. It's not light.
Let's fuck it. Let's get it out the way real quick.
All
Fuck it.
All right.
There was a fucking hurricane.
I ain't got much to say about it.
There was a hurricane. I just want to say prayers to the people in the Bahamas.
On everything.
There's like 70% of an island is underwater that had like 50,000 people in it. I want to say that America is not letting all of them in.
70%?
70% of the island is underwater.
That's passing. You know what I'm saying? In public schools, that's passing.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
In college, that's a C. Like,
that's a C.
You need like you can get like 10 points lower than that and still pass the class.
That's still a 1.0, ain't it? What is that, 2?
That's a 2. You straight.
That's 2.0? Oh shit!
You can participate in all sports,
but you can still get a 3.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? If you pass everything else,
it's like all gone. It's like somebody said like we chilling in our crib and like their shit is completely underwater, bro.
That I don't know. The hurricane is that hurricane shit, bro. Y'all need to chill with the whole "I didn't hit us" type shit. Like,
yeah, like where it's at, like that's it's a little bit short-sighted.
Chill a little bit on that.
Kind of
a little bit. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It didn't hit us. Ha ha ha. Fuck that hurricane. But nigga, the Bahamas though. Nigga, what was it? Panama though.
Okay, look. This is very interesting.
You know what I'm saying? This
is very interesting. They say on Twitter it's been revealed that we wouldn't know this, but we're all members of the African diaspora. In the Bahamas, there's a negative stigma against Haitian people that has been reignited in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian. You feel what I'm saying? Apple juice. So Coca-Cola. So there's been like, the native Bahamian people are accusing the Haitian people of looting and polluting and making it an overall worse situation and blocking humanitarian aid. And for me, it highlights the idea of colorism, the idea of black people who got dropped off in different places, completely, like just how comfortable we are hating each other, not liking each other, not working together. Like it's so second nature to us on purpose. It's just crazy.
Though. It's bad though, cause we fall into it. You know, I'm not saying me and you personally, but we fall into it so bad, like. It kind of hurts what we're working towards. You know what I'm saying? Like LGBTQ and whatever the fuck other alphabet letters they got going in.
I think it's IA.
Yeah, I knew there was something else in there.
It's intersex and asexual.
Yeah, see, so
shout out to all y'all. I swear to God, I ain't got no beef with nobody. Oh God,
all love here. But
that was funny what he said. It was funny what he fucking said, bro.
We need black, light skin, mulatto, Blasian, LGBTQABB,
just everybody.
ABCD, on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga,
everybody.
Like shit is like y'all. If we gonna work together, bro. If we gonna work together and strive for acceptance and not just acceptance, but nigga, we built this country.
Fact.
Brick by brick, wood, block by block, plywood, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we did that shit. So we need to get together and believe in each other, even if we not in this American situation, because my nigga, if you ostracize one black person, you ostracize all of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are fucking over what we're working towards here, because if they look at us and be like, oh, these black guys are okay because they're looking at these dread-headed people or these guys.
Yeah, like they're dissing them, like they're keeping them away from us. So
yeah, so they're okay.
the good ones.
They're good. You're a good nigger. That's a good nigger right there. Like, come on,
that's a
bro.
lot of that
Y'all
kind of
look real
ideology.
bad. Y'all look real suckerish right now, bro. Y'all look real suckerish.
It's a lot of that kind of ideology. I'm personally a Pan-African. If I had to pick a theme to be, intercontinental Pan-African. All the people who were formerly slaves and all of their descendants.
Wait, can I use that in Scrabble?
Shut the fuck yeah! If you can get that many letters, if you can like amass that many letters. Yo, Pan-Africanism is like like continental Pan-Africanism is everybody on the continent of Africa. We're all African. Intercontinental Africans. Like if you have African descent, if you're from African descent, you are African. You need to represent all Africans.
Right.
And African progress in the world.
I dig that.
So so from that perspective, it's cold that Haitians don't like Bahamian people, that African Americans call Africans African booty scratcher, or that we can make jokes about a hurricane
African
destroying.
Booty scratcher stands, because that's funny.
It does not stand. It's some very racist.
That's funny, bro.
Like yo,
no, we can't make the LGBTQ jokes. If we can't make African booty scratcher jokes.
All that shit is fucked up. But I feel like short jokes is fucked up and gap jokes is fucked up. I wonder why I feel like that. I wonder why a short person with a gap would feel like those type of jokes are inappropriate.
Ball jokes is hilarious.
I don't like jokes that are about me. Like, yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we go too far, nigga. That nigga. The white. What's the white boy
Train.
name?
Shut the fuck up, Train.
Yeah, fuck that Train. What's that nigga? What's the white boy? Not Daniel Tosh.
Daniel Tosh.
Nah,
hilarious.
White boy.
I've definitely
the
laughed.
one who was always animated like. So you seen this shit over here, right? You seen this shit
Bill
over
Burr?
here? No, the other white boy. You know who I'm talking about. The one that was fire as fuck in the early 2000s.
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook had a fire ass ball joke where like bald people go in the elevator and lick each other's heads and some shit like that.
What?
I was like, that shit is funny, cuz.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
that shit is funny.
Yo, Louis C.K. and I know, and then like I told the girl this, and she was like, "You bring up a known racist in this conversation."
Yeah,
but I was like, yo, Louis C.K. made me laugh at a joke where in which he was saying the word nigger with the hard ER. And it wasn't, I don't think it was me like not loving myself properly. I think he was able to create a scenario in which a joke was funny where he used the word nigger, which is extremely difficult for a white male to do. That's a talent.
It was so funny, I forgot he was white for a second.
Yeah, like that's just funny. And then he did a similar joke with the word faggot where I laughed at. It's not the same because I'm not like a homosexual or whatever, but I'm like, yo, he's able to take these terms and subvert their seriousness and make me laugh about it. Like that's talent. It's hard to.
They're comedians.
Daniel Tosh has rape jokes that I laughed at. I'm sorry. That's probably
Daniel Tosh is funny. He make fun of everybody though.
He has black that's what Daniel Tosh.
Everybody.
Daniel Tosh has. He has black people jokes that I'm like, yo, I'm a black person and that could seem racist, but that's funny to me. That's objectively make me laugh.
Dave Chappelle do the same thing. He made fun of black people as the first white or first black you know what I'm saying, KKK member that was blind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas laughed at that shit.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like y'all, come on, man. Who are y'all? Y'all black? Y'all black, ain't you? You black and gay? Alright, shut the fuck up, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's just like, nigga, it's just not.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, some people make jokes, like, I don't know, because we was just saying, like, okay, these jokes are too far. But then, we were saying, like, okay, these people are being sensitive. But then at the same time, we were saying these Hurricane Dorian jokes are too far. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm saying is, some of these are not jokes. Some of these are just being like, ha ha ha, y'all niggas is drowning over there. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
But we're alive. Nigga,
that's different.
Name a Holocaust joke that was just completely hilarious.
Nigga, it's hard. Yeah, I ain't never heard.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Name a real slavery joke that was just hilarious. Other than Dave Chappelle episode where that nigga did do Roots. That was funny. Like that was funny.
That shit again, boy. I swear to God,
I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, that was
funny. That was funny.
Yo, like, I wish I could see our fucked up topic list for this week. That's why we've been on the same shit for so long. The woman that was in the podcast left me, y'all. Like, it's just what it is. So
it's some real shit.
So we're a lot.
Talk about some.
So we're a lot more unorganized. We can get into it.
I'm glad to talk about some shit like near and dear to my heart. You know.
Yeah, we can get into it. Shout out to the former our former co-host.
G, you know what I'm saying? No hard feelings.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shorty
like,
dope. It's just
this is my nigga right here.
It's just what it is.
This is my nigga right here. Okay, like I feel what he feel. If that nigga feel pain, I feel pain. You know what I'm saying? So I call or I text or I check up on this nigga every day. You know what I'm saying? To make sure everything is all good.
Yeah. He ain't check up on me. I killed myself 3 days ago.
I hate this nigga, man. This nigga killed himself and he on the podcast with me, but he ain't even bring me the camera.
No, it's fucked up because we've been talking about all this real shit. It's just fuck.
This nigga ain't even bring me the camera, bro. Like, I could have been recorded. This nigga was dead. This nigga dead.
He only care about his convenience.
Dead, bro.
Yo, this is how dark our humor really is.
Goddamn, like, okay, if this nigga goes, he didn't even tell me when the damn funeral was.
If I'm like literally, if I'm suicidal, I literally text this nigga. Like, it was suicide day. Was like suicide. Like, if you ever struggle with suicide, it was like yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah,
I figured it was recent.
And people been posting like, "Yo, how long has it been since your suicide attempt?" And I've been very surprised at some of the names I've seen who's been struggling with this type of things, and people who've been struggling with suicidal ideation, suicidal ideology. And I want to say, if you're going through that, bro, you can hit me up for these coping mechanisms. Just keep going through that shit.
It's weird.
Ain't no battle like a battle with depression, because a battle with depression don't stop.
Hey, bitch. Hey, but for real though, like, I'm not gonna say it. I don't have a lot of sympathy with people who commit suicide. All right, I'm sorry.
Ooh, you don't have to explain that one because that sounds crazy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Call somebody first. I don't have a lot of sympathy, but if you have some genuine shit going on and you ain't got nobody to talk to, there's these hotlines. We're gonna put the hotline down right here.
I got it. This is gonna be 1555.
155. 555.
No, it's gonna be the real. It's gonna be the real number.
555.
What if somebody's like literally like just like on this shit? Like,
I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, there's a lot of people you can call, nigga. Fuck that. If you got Twitter, fucking Twitter for Vontae. I don't really check my Twitter. I never check my Twitter. You can hit me up on Instagram and Facebook.
Facebook, like, you literally contact us if you feel like, yo, I'm about to kill myself. Like I've been there, bro. I swear to God, I've contemplated these things. I've contemplated these things. Like, you know what I mean? I had to deal with.
I wrote about it.
Yeah, it's just like everybody.
But I ain't never talked about it. I ain't never like felt like that.
I have friends who have nah, like that shit slipped.
Yeah.
the new shit just wasn't tight enough and fell down.
Yeah.
I remember crying because I couldn't help my friend through a suicide attempt. I couldn't help him with the life situation that inspired it, and I cried.
I dig that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the shit. It's a situation that
blown their heads off and shit. You know?
Yeah, it's a situation that's near and dear to my heart.
It's different.
It's just with it's just people don't be realizing that it's not all over yet. That's all.
You got a whole life to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we what? I'm 26. You what? 26, 27? You about to be 27. About to be 27. Like, nigga, like, there's a lot of shit that we haven't seen yet. We ain't even, my nigga, we ain't died from natural causes or no random shit that just happened to happen. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, so why the fuck commit suicide, nigga? The shit can get better, bro. Shit can get better.
That's the main thing. You don't allow it to get better. You don't allow it to get better.
Give it a chance to get better. Give it a chance.
I told like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, cause I'm under the influence of truth.
That's real. That's real. This is true serum.
Under the influence.
This apple juice.
I was at a really low point.
I love apples.
I was at a really low point when Haley decided to do what was best for her own happiness and leave what she considered a toxic situation.
You gonna speak positive about this situation?
I really don't have nothing negative to say about that person. What happened was she was doing what she felt like she was doing what was best for her. which is an unfortunate situation for me, maybe in my child, and me missing my child put me in a very low place.
Right.
And I feel like if this happened a few years before I had certain coping mechanisms, before I had certain strategies to rely upon,
Right.
before I understood that what I consider God is closer to me than the inside of my own eyelid,
Like,
and that I could rely on that. On that relationship with the universal creator of all to sustain myself and to still feel love and to still feel worthiness.
That's everything.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what kept me alive, what kept me thriving, what kept me, you know what I mean? People, a lot of fathers are going through this. A lot of fathers really kill themselves, or kill their daughter, or kill their son, or kill their partner when they're in these situations where I can't see my kid.
I remember seeing the whole where the nigga killed his daughter and his son and waited for his old lady to get home and kill her ass, and then turned her gun around and killed himself.
It's a lot of stories like that. Like, not saying like it's common or it's okay, of course.
No,
but
that's never.
I feel like this is my thing. When a woman kills her family, type deal, it's like, yo, that's probably postpartum. That's probably postpartum
It's
depression.
crazy though.
But when a man does that same thing,
be like, I feel that. Like, niggas be like, yeah. But when a nigga do it, it be like,
toxic masculinity, yeah.
The fuck wrong with you, cuz?
Yeah, just toxic masculinity. Like, no, like maybe it's postpartum. Maybe I was around my daughter.
Niggas go through postpartum too, my nigga.
I was around my daughter every single day of her life, bro. Every single day of her life for all these hours a day, and all of a sudden nothing, and she's totally gone. Because the co-host, Haley, lives in another area, so the child had to move her to another area. So there's a lot of fathers dealing with like just not seeing their kid anymore when they used to see their kid every day, and they consider mentally themselves these father figures. You know what I mean?
I feel really bad for like even trying to help you with this shit because, or even trying to talk to you with this shit because I ain't experienced it. Haven't experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad because it's like, I hate this nigga. This nigga did the guy sensei, like, ting, like, you know, let's do it. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, ting, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, I hate even trying to talk this nigga through, or like even talk to this nigga while he's going through it because I haven't experienced it. But I mean,
hopefully you never ever do, bro.
Exactly.
ever.
Exactly. That's exactly what my next point. Like, I don't want to go through it. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it would feel to me, like, or how I think I would feel in that moment. I won't know unless it happens. Pray to God it never happens, but I know how I think I would feel. I feel how I think I would feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard to imagine.
It's difficult, bro. Like, bro, like
and so many people go through it. Is what's crazy.
My son is the center of my life right now. He's the reason why I do anything that I do.
Yeah.
I don't make a move without considering him first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and seeing that love in his eyes,
like,
how it drives you and feels.
I don't know if that
every
nigga got
single day.
love in his eyes. That nigga's a psychopath. He's a psychopath.
Did you hear this?
I'm gonna raise my psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my psychopath.
You a funny nigga. Yo, this nigga say he don't even see the love there, but that's my nigga. Like,
that's my nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
I see the meat
I ain't
there.
gonna lie, bro. That nigga fell off the bed the other day and didn't cry. I was like, this nigga's crazy.
Right.
This nigga, there's something wrong with him.
You gonna come back on it.
You gonna kill me.
You gonna come back tomorrow. The bed gonna be on fire. You gonna be like, yo, who set the bed?
Who set the bed on fire? My old lady gonna be like,
this
nigga.
Yo, nah.
I'll be like,
nah, yeah,
you know what? It's
like
still
that.
my nigga though. You know what I'm saying? So, but before you talk, bro, I really want to say to you, bro, like, publicly, you my nigga, bro. You got anything you need to talk about, you can call me, bro. Anything you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you my nigga, bro. You my nigga. You been my nigga since
your boy,
8th grade, 7th grade, 6th
your boy
grade.
Your boy Chop checked on me today.
Okay.
Like, nah, like, that's what I do want to say this. Black males, black women, like the people in my life, when I've been going through, like, my girlfriend left, she took the child, she did what's best for her. That's a very difficult situation. The people in my life have been phenomenal, phenomenal in helping me through this situation and helping me talk through it, helping me get through it, helping me stay functional,
Black love
make sure
is
I'm
real.
okay. Yeah, like
Black love real.
And as a person who feels alone, as a person who's so introverted and within their own shell, it's very encouraging. You know what I mean? To know I got people in my corner. Like, so I appreciate all y'all. This nigga was right there. All the whole new era, like all my people. My homie Dorian, somebody like young legend type deal. Motherfuckers just like, but motherfuckers be there, just like, yo, bro, you good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's popping with you? Like, just
real niggas
you down.
We got all the love in the world, bro. We got all the love in the world.
But it's
all
always
our niggas,
considered
bro.
beef with black men. When you see us, like, maybe on television, it's either we're beefing with each other or just something dysfunctional. It's never like
No
the
love.
bond or the camaraderie is never
Right.
highlighted in media like that. But like black people, black males specifically,
here.
like my friends
It's
type
there.
shit have been there.
It's there. Like, bro, I
And
don't.
for my girl, her family has been there for her to help us both. Like we both need coping mechanisms going
on
through
everything, bro. This nigga came to see me when I was in jail. When I was just in jail. This is not a prison or nothing, no crazy shit like that. This is in jail. This nigga came to see me, bro. He just making sure I was good. I let that nigga know, like, bro, I'm good.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
shit was
bullshit
crazy.
going on. I ain't crazy. I ain't finna do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I love me enough not to do no dumb shit, even though I'm looking at this, that, and the other.
Right.
That was all that nigga needed. That was all that nigga needed, and it was cool after
Had to
that.
make sure bro was straight. I don't know if I told you this when I found out the news. Y'all don't know this either. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, cause like y'all my family, y'all my podcast people, bro. One, I'm a crybaby. When real shit happen, like I'm a crybaby. Like I'm not like a Scorpio is a water sign type deal. That's
I'm
what
a water
it is.
sign. I'm Pisces.
Okay, yeah. So like
I don't
that.
necessarily cry. I cry on the inside. I can't
That's
cry
real.
on the outside. It's weird. but
Yo,
I
I'm
do.
a fucking cry. But like my daughter, when she's around me, like
That's some hard
She
woman
imitates
shit.
she literally imitates me crying. I cry so much.
That nigga's
like she cry like
That's my
I'm
nigga,
mad
bro. That nigga's stupid.
I
That's my
swear to
nigga,
God,
bro.
like I'm mad
That's my
emotional,
little
bro.
nigga.
What happened
She my
was
little nigga.
this nigga got locked up, right? And when I got the news, I was in public, and like I cried like a little baby, cause this nigga was facing some real deal time.
Like some dumb
And
shit.
when the nigga told me, and it was crazy, cause just this. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a Christian. I believe in the all, so I believe in what's God. But I'm not a Christian. But a Christian lady was there, and she was like,
We'll talk about that.
"Do you need to pray or whatever?" And she just gave me a hug and like said a prayer for me. I didn't know who this person was. This was an older white lady, and her energy and her presence, I felt so calm in that moment. You feel
That's
what I'm
real.
saying? I felt like everything was gonna be out. It's just interesting
Guess
how
what I
that shit
gravitated
works.
towards when I was locked up? I gravitated towards an older white man who was a preacher. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
He was a preacher and he was locked up.
For what, nigga?
Some
crazy shit.
I really feel like it's fucked up. No, I'm gonna tell you.
If he's still in there, we ain't gotta worry about this
nigga. I mean, fuck that nigga. I mean, not seriously, fuck that nigga. But like, cause he did help me through. Cause he had some good words for me. But just because a nigga got good words for you, don't mean that you know what I'm saying.
That's
necessarily,
deep.
you know what I'm
They
saying.
got your best intentions.
Right.
Right. That's
don't
real
mean that necessarily
convo.
fire.
That's
You know what
real
I'm saying?
conversation right there.
But you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the nigga had some good words for me, and I took him to heart. You know what I'm saying. That nigga. First of all, before I go in,
Look how cool I look.
he was in there for molestation. He was in there for molestation
Oh
charges.
damn.
All right,
Yes.
we're gonna have this conversation
we
about
humans.
the church later.
Yeah.
We're gonna have this conversation later.
Also, no. So he. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I thought you meant he became a preacher once he was in jail.
nah,
you mean he was a preacher
before he was in jail.
He was a preacher before he went to jail
Yeah,
and was
and he
arrested
came-
for molestation.
His testimony
Eek.
was, quote unquote, he came to Valdosta or Georgia because, you know what I'm saying, that God told him that he wasn't supposed to be in Florida.
Mm.
And he came to Georgia and then he caught a molestation charge.
Jeez.
That's to say, all of that is to say that not necessarily everything that everybody says means that they're a good person or they're a great person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause he was saying some real
But
shit.
he told me some good shit. He gave me some good shit.
You can learn something from anybody.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's a hard lesson to swallow. That's why I feel like this is the type of lesson that
This is what it is.
this is the type of lesson that the general public isn't ready to accept. They not like the general public isn't ready to accept
You can get
genuine
good info from
information.
anywhere.
They need genuine information from a perfect source.
And guess what?
Nobody's a perfect source.
You
bro.
know exactly where you get good information from because it resonates with your spirit.
It resonates with your fucking spirit. That's
It
all that
resonates
matters.
with you.
You feel it when you hear it.
You
Like,
know it.
That's real to me. That's real to me. That's facts. And
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? Like, and that nigga told me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he came to me in my bunk by myself while I was by myself. Like, I was sleeping. He woke me up on my sleep. He was like, bro, you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I done had this confirmed 3 or 4 more times. He's like, you're a good person. You need to find that person that you're supposed to be with and marry them.
That's
and
crazy.
You are supposed to be a beacon of positivity. I say positivity because what he really said wasn't really aligning with my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? He said I was a beacon of Christianity and I'm not a Christian.
Right. So, but like maybe spreading the energy that just colloquially is known as God.
Just that Jesus spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I was telling my homegirl the same shit. My homegirl was like, Vente, are you a witch? Like, are you a fucking warlock?
No.
Do you worship Lucifer? I was like, hold on. No, hold on. Lucifer's cool. Lucifer's cool. Nah, that's my dog. But no, I don't worship him. But like, that's my nigga. Like, that's my dog.
I be fucking with him. I ain't gonna lie. I be fucking with him. That nigga be drinking with him.
And I bet that sounds so crazy to people who don't maybe understand.
What did Malcolm X say? Lucifer is our brother. We do not condone, but we don't condemn.
That's deep. This is what I was telling my home. The devil to me is doubt. So when Jesus was on the mount or he was doing his fast or whatever, and the devil was like, "But why you doing this shit? But this shit dumb or whatever." And Jesus had to kind of like mentally reply. Like Jesus had to deal with the devil. Jesus had to overcome the devil. And how he So by Jesus using his own logic to overcome the devil, it proves the Lucifer's validity.
When he was like when he was on the mountain.
Yeah.
It was like jump off this motherfucking mountain and the angels will save you. Like, bitch, why do I have to prove myself? Bitch, I'm the son of God.
That's
Fuck
deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically like
the devil was doubt. If you think of me either, but that's what I'm saying. If you think about that, the devil was like trying to put doubt in his head, and he was expressing the mental fortitude. Like, to me, whenever there's doubt in your head about you fulfilling your purpose, and you overcome that doubt and still do it anyways, that's you manifesting that Jesus consciousness and that Jesus energy. And whenever you are kicking it with the sick and the downtrodden and you're related to
my nigga.
Yeah, whenever that's so when Jesus died and they say Jesus comes back, every time you do some shit that Jesus would approve of, you're bringing Jesus back into the world.
Y'all check out the book of Eli, check out the book of Enoch, check out the book of Mary. Check out them 3 books.
The removed books.
There's 7 dead scrolls.
The Dead Sea Scrolls that were found in the fucking Dead Sea that were fucking lost
but y'all
for centuries.
Look at the book of what did I say?
Enoch.
The book of Enoch, the book of Mary, and the book of Levi. Look at all 3 of those.
Nice.
Levi was Jesus' homeboy. That was Jesus' homeboy for them 30 years that he wasn't in the Bible.
Yeah, like he was. Yeah, like the mystery.
That was Levi.
The mystery Jesus years. That's crazy. Like
Mary
you got mystery Jesus years.
Mary was in them 30.
So you talking about Mary Magdalene?
Mary Magdalene.
Okay, not like the mom.
Nah. The mom didn't have shit to do with it. She didn't know that nigga for a good 10 years.
Okay, so bro has
11 years.
That's what I'm saying. The official story of Christianity does not include those 32 years. It's birth, and then it's you know what I mean?
It's just where he started apostling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's like I feel like in the movie, that wouldn't fly for the main character.
Exactly.
If there was a documentary about Michael Jordan, and then it skips from birth to his first NBA championship.
Like, nigga, I'm dunking.
Yeah, you like, yo.
When did you start dunking? Like,
Right, you skip all that controversy of him not making the ninth
at
grade
least give me a
team.
montage, fam. Like,
Yeah,
give me a
Space Jam montage.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
let
really
me know
done
when
been
you started
vibing.
dunking.
We had a topic. Shout out to Kevin Hart, not being able to walk still, having to get his spine fused
That
back
nigga
together.
walking.
He walking.
You walking?
Fuck all that money. Like, for those moments when that shit happened, none of his money mattered. None of that shit mattered. None of his money, none of his being the most successful comedian ever, the only comedian to ever sell out a stadium. None of that shit mattered when he couldn't walk anymore and he was facing death.
Right.
That's what we need to remember. The moments that matter the most right now to us should be you know what I mean? Like,
The
we need
moments
to.
that actually matter. Like,
Yeah, like, we don't know when death is coming, bro.
We need to get a nigga our faith, or we need to not the faith.
Give that nigga our
we need to
praise.
give that nigga our praise and prayers. You know what I'm
More
saying?
importantly, we need to live our life as if
The
this
next
moment
day.
could be our last,
Right.
bro. He was
Next
just
day
posting some
is
shit
not
on his
promised.
birthday, like, yo, we about to have fun tonight.
Right.
We about to turn up. We about to drive
Right.
fast. You know what I mean?
It was gonna be some dumb shit. And nigga, guess what? You do the same dumb shit. So don't you ever look at that
Judge.
nigga and judge him for what the fuck he did.
And like, that's what I'm saying. If we feel like
don't
we
look at
judging
that
people,
nigga
but
and
we
feel
judging
like,
nobody.
you know, fuck with Kevin. Go ahead, kill that shit, bro. I got apple juice.
I'll edit that. I'll edit that. So now, what you was saying about Kevin Gates, bro?
Kevin Gates is
Kevin-
he eating booty out here. Kevin Gates is eating booty.
We're just
And you know what?
progressively.
Y'all can eat booty.
We're progressively getting more sober as this goes along. Yo, Mac Miller died a year ago.
Okay?
Yeah.
He was eating booty.
No, yeah.
Maybe. Probably.
Nah, this would like, it seems like
That nigga has to find a girlfriend. I would hate this dude.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
It's like he made the album. I was reading some shit. Mac was having an existential crisis before he met her, and he kind of considered her, Ariana Grande,
That's her.
a figure
that's his
of
Messiah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was Mac Miller's.
That was his savior.
That was Mac Miller's personal problem. So a lot of people blame Ariana Grande for Mac Miller's death, and that's evil and wrong to put that burden upon her, even if she cheated on him, even if she misled him. Like,
It wasn't her job to save him.
It wasn't her job to save him. It was her job to live her life and
Niggas,
make the
listen.
best decisions for her.
Niggas, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
Like, I be having to really humbly assess what happened in my last relationship and understand how someone could be, you know what I mean? Like, so when people are saying like, nah, Ariana Grande needs to be charged in his death, like,
The
nah,
fuck?
you're crazy.
For breaking out with a nigga or for
Yeah, like, that's
getting
crazy.
loose on a nigga?
Yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, she has to live her life.
That bitch a life lesson for that man. She was supposed to be a life lesson for that man.
Right, and then, like, you know what I mean? He got unlimited power at an early age. He was born in 1992, exactly as I was. He was the first independent artist ever to go platinum. He had basically unlimited resources.
He was amazing.
And unlimited pain.
It was good.
He was amazing.
He was good.
He was one of the
He was
best
great.
rappers. I didn't like all of Mac Miller's music. I like sad. I don't know what
music,
the fuck.
His later music.
I
was
like
great.
I like early, not early. I like that
Kids-
hip hop Mac music.
From the kids and after.
Yeah, I like
nigga
that hip hop
snapping. That
Mac
nigga was
Miller.
snapping.
I like that hip hop.
That nigga
Fuck
was-
all this shit, but I got
That nigga was
bars. Mac Miller used to come with them fucking bars.
Whenever he started hanging out with Black Hippie them, yeah, that nigga was snapping.
And they used to go crazy.
That nigga was snapping.
But I love Mac's journey. It's just it seems like he was using Ariana Grande as a crutch or as some type of mental fortitude in which he was supposed to, you know what I mean? And he would have eventually got over it if his dealer wouldn't have gave him the Fentanyl or whatever. But that, like, I'm just saying it's wrong to blame Ariana Grande. And I want to say Mac Miller's one of the coldest artists to ever do it. Not because he's dead. When he was alive, he was one of the coldest. He was one of the coldest white boys ever.
He was one of my favorites.
He a cold motherfucker.
And I don't have too many favorites. Guess what? I didn't listen to Jay-Z when he was hot.
Fact.
Mac Miller was what was hot to me. I'm gonna go ahead and name my white artists. Mac Miller was hot to me. Eminem was hot to me.
Come on.
That's it. Joe Budden is hot. Joe Budden was hot to me.
Joe Budden, you was listening to mood music.
Yeah.
You was listening to mood music.
Yes,
like dead ass. Like during.
That was my shit. Like I didn't get on Goody Mob till later on. Goody Mob was hot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like Outkast.
Hip hop is so versed.
You know what I'm saying?
Movies
like,
with the sound off.
I didn't get these niggas. I didn't get Jay-Z and them until later on.
Nas, he was late on Nas. I was super late on Illmatic. I was like, I'm talking about like maybe 2 years ago.
I was late on Ether. I was late as fuck on Ether. I was late as fuck on Ether.
My cousin put me on Ether now. I was late on the Takeover. And to be honest, and I'm gonna say this on record, I kind of preferred the Takeover by Jay-Z over Ether by Nas, but not when I first heard it. Just like listening back, I'm like, yo, but like
Jay-Z had bars.
Yeah, Jay-Z went crazy. Jay-Z went crazy on that nigga, but Nas came back with that emotion. Like Nas came out like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Nas came with the.
You Tyro.
Nas came with the DSL shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas didn't know that, didn't have that lingo before then. DSL, These Like the Lips was not a thing before Nas came out with the Ether shit, bro.
That's funny.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. That nigga Nas is fire. That nigga Nas is fire. Let's never get that twisted. To me, Nas is over Jay-Z in my top 10. But being said, Jay-Z is the millionaire, billionaire mogul. You know what I'm saying? That nigga
Jay-Z won the fucking beef.
He won.
He won the beef.
At the end of the day,
it was very close, but he
got the bread at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He got the bitch at the end of the day.
To be honest with you, I feel like if me and C Venus got into a beef, it'd be like Nas and Jay-Z because of
I feel like you would win. I'm sorry.
Cam's business mind, bro. And Cam hit me up, a free CV. Cam hit me up like, bro, we should do a fake beef, like a fake battle to promote this shit. Like Cam business mind, bro. It's gonna be hard to beat a nigga like that. I feel like Meek Mill is better than Drake as a lyricist, but it's gonna be hard to beat Drake.
If you didn't have that golden heart that you have, honestly, bro, if you didn't have the golden heart that you have, you would be a business-minded ass nigga.
Yeah.
Cause you put me on business. You the one who tell me to post. You the one who tell me to post pictures. You the one who tell me to post videos or clips and shit.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? You are a business-minded person. I'm not a first of all, let me explain. I'm not a social media ass nigga. Like I'm not a social media minded nigga because I don't subscribe to that social media
type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Just the idea of posting constantly, keeping up with everybody.
Can't do it. I can't even look at it. You know, every day. I can't look at it. Like, because it's like, I can't.
And this is the nigga I do podcasts with. So this is the nigga I'm promoting with, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I suck at it. Guys.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I suck at social media, programming, podcasting, social media, period. I cannot promote shit. If you're looking for promoting, look at this nigga page. You can look at my page. I will be posting some shit soon. I will be posting old posts that got Haley G in it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I learned all that business shit from CV. From Cameron Venus. Like he's a very.
You gotta learn it from somewhere.
Yeah, that's what. Like he just kind of got the. Okay, I understand that people want to see this. And I understand if I post this type of content,
right,
it'll generate this type of reaction.
It's controversial.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. So like, it's gonna be hard to beef with a nigga like that who knows what people want to see, when they want to see it, and how they want to see it. It's not even about. Not even saying who's more talented. It's about.
Bill, you know that.
Yeah.
You know exactly what people.
I learned it from this nigga though. I learned it from this nigga though. Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this nigga taught me how to quarterback shit. Like as an artist, you have to be able to quarterback shit. That's what a manager does for artists. Okay, you want to go? You want to do this show? You want to go here? I'm gonna talk to the proper. I'm gonna go through the proper means and channels and talk to the correct people to get you where you need to be. You gotta have a certain type of personality for that shit.
It's like the Baby versus Vince Staples.
The baby is perfect.
The baby,
a perfect analogy for
versus
somebody who has that mindset.
Vince Staples. Vince Staples don't have a big social media presence. Or maybe not even Vince Staples. Let's go to Chance the Rapper.
Okay. Chance the Rapper just single-handedly brought the spicy chicken nugget back with the amount of retweets he generated. It's like they brought the spicy chicken nugget.
Or even Family Guy versus Rick and Morty. You know what I'm saying?
Because one's on a way smaller network.
The Szechuan sauce.
Bet.
All the way.
Okay, and Family Guy is on Fox. Fox is a network television. Is different from cable. Cable is way smaller.
Different from adult.
Cable is way smaller. Adult Swim is way smaller than fucking Fox.
Way different.
It's like way smaller.
But guess what? These niggas Rick and Morty they got content.
Fact.
They have content.
They got creative content.
You got content.
That's fact.
Yo.
And that's what I'm saying. I'd never diss Cameron Venus. I'm just saying,
it's not,
bro
it's
got
not
the
Cause as soon as that nigga get out, is that nigga out yet?
Not yet, bro. I'm waiting. Bro is like bro is a Southern Nipsey Hussle.
We gotta get this nigga out.
Bro is a
jail.
Cameron Venus is a Southern Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, we can put this nigga on the podcast too.
And his brother is a Black Sam. Those are the two closest niggas I know to Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam. I'm not saying that shit just because I'm saying that shit because how these niggas' minds work.
Get out. Wait till this nigga get out.
I gotta write my dog, bro. I don't know. Can't, bro. I'm telling you. Look at this nigga. What the shit this nigga was doing from Valdosta type shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't writing shit, nigga. Ain't nobody write me.
Writing is so inconvenient, but you know what I mean.
Shit. But yeah. What's our next?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's do one more topic.
We got no chick. We did Matt Miller's legacy by talking about everything else other than Matt Miller's legacy. But I can tell motherfuckers how I can tell motherfuckers why I cut my hair. We basically got it. It was like the rest of them is like some shit that I could talk, like how to maintain a fly chick, low key racist, Vontae getting curb chronicles, why I cut my hair.
All right, let's pause real quick.
You know what I mean? Like everything else we got to
pause real quick. Go pause real quick.
You mean like a little?
No, we're not saying that.
Like, not, alright, look, just like now being single, I've been talking to some other women, and that's been a very interesting experience coming in from a relationship where we were both, I hope, faithful for 4 years, coming out of that and then talking to other women, like to other people, like, yo, that's a crazy experience, like.
Right.
So I ain't
gonna lie. I've been through with this nigga since this nigga was single. This nigga had a female.
He be telling me not to hit up my ex, who I hit up anyway. He already know I'ma hit her up.
I done been through it with this nigga, bro. Like I done been through it. I done been all through this nigga relationship. We both had the same relationship, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been in a relationship with the same.
Ain't it always that person, like, it's always the person that you're not supposed to hit up.
Right.
Like, this person's bad for you. Stay away from them.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
You always do it.
This nigga do it. And then I'll be like, alright, well, check this. Don't do this then. This nigga do it. And I'll be like, alright, man.
So I hit this chick up, right? And this is a chick I'm not supposed to hit up, right? And like we got in an argument last time we talked, even though we haven't talked in 4 years. That's how you know we just don't have good vibes together. Right? I still was it. So she like, yo, I'm never talking to you again. I'm like, whatever, bitch, don't ever talk to me again. Fuck you talking about. So she hit me up like 3 weeks later, like, you out your feelings yet? I'm like, yes, I'm out my feelings. I miss you.
I've been out my feelings.
I've been out my feelings.
What's up, love? What's good, love? What's good, baby?
So I'm like, yo, I'm out my feelings. Like, what you doing? And she like, what am I doing? Like, why? I'm like,
you know what? Fuck that shit then.
I'm like, why? What you doing? What you mean? Why? Like, I'm trying to murder this bitch. I'm like, she gonna tell me what she's doing. Right. I'm gonna like type it in a different app database and have my niggas come kidnap her and sex traffic her. Like, bitch, I don't know why. I just wanted to talk to you.
What I'm doing?
I was trying to bond. I was just trying to bond, bro. I'm so wise.
You trying to fuck?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yo, she was like, let's go to Cheddar's.
Beat that bitch back out.
Right. She was like, let's go to Cheddar's.
Oh, Cheddar's? Nigga, you was gonna get the bitch Cheddar's?
I was gonna I was gonna get her some Cheddar's, bro.
Woo!
This is the thing. I can't find a woman to go to the movies with me.
This nigga was gonna eat the bitch cheddars. That's different. I ain't know the bitch was gonna. I ain't know this nigga gonna get the bitch cheddars.
Yo, I talked to my homie about cheddars. He was like, yo, cheddar's cheap as fuck.
Cheddars is cheap as fuck, but I ain't know the bitch was going. I ain't know.
Yeah, like cheddar's is just like some shit. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna. This is what it's like being single, right?
Cheddar's cheap as fuck though.
I ain't gonna, like, I let her go. She curved me. I was like, what you doing? She was like, why? I just let it go because she curved me. I have a thing, right, where this chick be like liking my statuses, commenting under my statuses, just very casual, but like consistently, right? And I don't want to think anything of it. I don't want to think like, oh, she thinks something, whatever. But I'm like, yo, does she like me or some shit? But
every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling
yo,
me
but
back,
this is what I want to say, cause I don't know if she watches this shit or not. This lady is absolutely beautiful, inside and out.
Okay.
I'm talking about like talented, literally beautiful, driven, ambitious, determined, funny, fucking hilarious. Just like, I'm like, who is this goddess who keeps coming? And like, I don't be wanting to trip or whatever.
That sound like the Pokemon you need to capture. Like, you keep going after like these Pidgeys and these goddamn these Pikachus.
No, I'm gonna be rich before I fuck with a chick like her. Like, I feel like I wouldn't even want to disrespect her with my brokenness. You ever met a chick so high quality? I hope you realize I'm talking about you. I feel like you're so high quality that I need to get some money.
Goddamn, these Caterpies and these Pidgeys and these goddamn these Rat-a-tatas. Nigga, go ahead and get you a goddamn, get you a Raichu.
A Zapdos.
Get you a Zapdos. Yo, get you a Moltres.
She a legendary Pokemon. I ain't gonna hold you. She a legendary Pokemon. Alright, this is my last one. This is my last, and this is fucked up. I'm a Pan-African. Pan-Africans don't really date outside their race. For real. But this white lady, this white woman, likes my statuses sometimes. I like it. Or laugh at. This white woman looks like a 1999 Anne Hathaway.
So,
yo, this white lady is, I'm like, yo, this is a high quality white woman. This is the only white woman I consider dating. I'm only saying this in case she's watching it.
So check me out. Why don't black, okay,
Pan-African.
Why don't black women cater to ego as much as white women? Because
nobody's catering to my black ass ego. They don't give a fuck about me. Neither one of these women, black nor white, give a fuck about my black ass. They just think I'm funny and charming. Okay. Which is fair. I'm funny and charming.
Okay. I dig that. But why don't they cater? Like, when I say cater to your ego, when I say cater to a nigga ego, like, my old lady caters to my ego.
How you mean? Speak up a little bit.
First and foremost, the bitch laugh at my jokes.
Your woman laughs at your joke.
The bitch laugh at my jokes. The bitch, like, the bitch show me she love me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she really caters to my ego, so therefore I cater to hers. Therefore, it made me want to cater to hers. So why don't a lot more black women, they feel like it's better to be tough than to be soft,
submissive.
To be soft to their men. Because the niggas, we feel like we have to be hard, but we need somebody soft to counteract us.
Right.
We need something soft to be like my son. My son don't like to sleep on my chest. My chest is hard. She like to sleep on his mama's chest because her chest is soft. So why the fuck can't you do the same thing for us?
Because they've been hardened. They've been hardened.
You don't need to be hard with us.
Because they've been hardened by society. They've been hardened by the men in their life.
We've been hardened.
Abandoned them and who've not treated them correctly.
We're hard. We're hard. But we don't gotta be hard with our ladies. I know a lot of gangster niggas that
I was too hard with my lady, bro. And she left after a few years of that shit. But to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, being alone in my solitude, I'd make the same mistake she makes. Right? And I'm like, alright, damn, I'm tripping. But when she made that mistake, what the fuck
It's
wrong
different.
with you?
Right.
Why you tripping?
Right.
Why you not thinking? I'm
I feel
tripping
the
on
same-
that girl.
I feel the same way.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel
So
the
I'm
same
like,
way.
yo, so like when I think about it,
But
after I'm like, yo, I'm actually tripping on this person
check
more
this
than
out.
they
I'm
would
in the
trip on me.
street. I'm in these streets harder. I'm not even in the streets. I'm in this world, point blank period, harder than she is. You gotta be hard. You gotta be soft. You have to be soft because first of all, you with my kid. Second of all, you at home. Second of all, you with me. I need to come home to something soft.
That's deep because the world's so hard.
I'm out here with this hard shit. I'm out here with this gangster
Everything
shit.
hard.
I gotta be gangster.
The ATM
I
hard,
gotta
the
be-
boss is hard.
I gotta be dumb. I gotta be stupid. I gotta be crazy. Like I gotta be like, bro. I went to work the other day. Okay, all right. For those who don't know, I work at Home Depot Distribution Center. I work at a Home Depot Distribution Center. So I work at, and guess what? It's predominantly black. I have to go to work in an environment with mostly black people, and I have to be hard. Because if I'm not, niggas will run all over me. Niggas will treat me any kind of way. Niggas will get me to try to do their work and shit. So I gotta be like,
Fuck
all right,
outta
bro,
here.
fuck you mean? Like I'm not finna do that shit, bro. Like I'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
do
I really
your-
gotta
do
come
your
with that
fucking
energy.
work, my nigga, for
Like
the boss
I really
get over
gotta
here,
come
nigga.
out here with this energy, like, bro. Like I'll beat your ass, bro. Like don't fucking try me. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of
Yeah.
shit. Like, bro, you try me, bro. I'ma beat your fucking ass.
I feel like that's kind of what my girl didn't understand, that I was walking around with that type of energy because
You
I had
have
to
to.
have it.
You
I had to have it. Or
And
like
she
so-
didn't. She didn't have that. She didn't have to walk around with that energy.
yeah. She had to walk around with something different.
She had to walk around.
She had to walk around with something different, and maybe it was
different energy.
equally heavy. Maybe it was equally heavy
it's
as
a
well,
different energy.
but it was just different.
But we gotta come together. Like me and my old lady. When I come together with my old lady, she take care of home. When I come together with my old lady at the crib, like it's different. It's like, all right, hey baby, how was your day? Oh, my day was suck. Oh, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like bitch, I had to be baby. You feel me? Like when I come home, I need to be baby. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I gotta have that, like, you know, that coddling feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause if not, I'm gonna go way left.
Right.
Knowing me,
Because it's like because then it's just 24/7 hard, and there's no love, no
Right.
compassion, no empathy. That's not normal.
It's not.
It's
good.
not a normal way to
It's not good.
exist. And
It's not good. It hurts. It
Yeah.
hurts to be like that all the time.
I don't know if y'all noticed. This is my last topic. I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm trying to upgrade my wardrobe a little bit.
Okay.
Cause this is what happened. My ex was
We're gonna
very
show off
fly.
our shirts later.
My ex was very fly. Was or whatever. But I'm into very fly women. Just not beautiful, blah blah, like just fly. Just well put together. Just I love admiring a woman's just like, wow, like damn, like just you so fucking like you just did all that, like your just whole aura is just
Bro, you
crazy.
sound
like.
cis as fuck.
Hmm?
You sound cis as fuck.
I love fucking women, bro.
Cis ass nigga.
I love fly
Me
ass
too,
women,
nigga.
bro.
I
And
like fly shit.
and I have to, so like that makes
What can I say?
I kind of gotta get fly a little bit. I didn't give a fuck about that shit.
I like women that's dripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
drip.
you can't be a unfly nigga to get a fly chick.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I bring that shit up. Like because of the
gotta
type
have
of
drip.
women.
You gotta
Yeah,
have
like
drip.
I gotta kind of upgrade my shit a little
That's
bit.
why we say you gotta low key, bro. Like as a black man, you gotta have gold. You gotta have diamonds because you gotta have drip. You gotta have the drip in order to capture
below.
that queen. You know
Comment
what I'm saying?
below, women. Like, how do y'all
Yeah,
feel
for
on
real.
this? Because
real.
as Jews, I'm telling y'all,
This is
we
a
feel as
discussion.
if we need gold, we need these type of clothes, we need
This is a
this
discussion.
type of appeance to get y'all attention. Not y'all. I'm not talking. I'm not talking to the broke, unattractive, not fly
Yeah,
girls
don't
right now.
we ain't talking to the big bitches and the
You can be. Oh,
ugly
hold on.
bitches.
I'm literally talking to a big woman. Yo,
ain't talking to no big
my
bitches.
homegirl who got the wig company. I really hope you literally know who I'm talking
ain't
about.
talking to
You.
big bitches.
She be wearing threes. Yo, she be fresh as fuck everywhere she goes. She a
I'll buy
little
that bitch a
bigger.
Big Mac. What's up?
She a little bigger, bro, but she be fresh as fuck.
She fire.
Fly as fuck.
Okay.
I'm talking about well put together. I'm talking about personality on point. I'm talking about you know she can cook. You know what I mean? I'm fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your weight. Are you fly? Like are you put together? You feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm not tall. So I can't be.
I ain't tall either. I'm average height.
I'm not average. Well, I'm not average height. I'm at where I'm at.
Nowhere near it. I'm just average.
I'm tall as I'm tall. So I don't be like
there.
So I don't go by traditional beauty standards. I be like, yo, she fly. She's confident.
That's real.
She's beautiful. Like, I love her. She got a business sense. You know what I mean? Like, she got a good head on her shoulders. Like, she ain't taking no bullshit. She fucking intelligent. Like, I love black women in that white. I love black women in this one white woman who looks like Anne Hathaway from Michigan. But other than, like, that's it. Like, so I realize though, like, I can't be wearing these dirty ass Air Forces. Like, I can't be out here with these stained ass shorts.
Can't do that.
Like, and be trying to talk to these fly ass women.
Pretend this, like, okay, I got an old lady. So
right.
Okay, I have an old lady who I plan to be with. I plan
forever
to be with forever.
Of course, and you should.
That's
if you're in a relationship. I plan too.
Right.
Hopefully,
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully y'all make it. I'm just gonna transfer all that energy to y'all.
I have to make that distinction that I plan to.
You tried your best, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tried. That's all you can do.
I want to do everything that I can to make sure that I be with this woman forever.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? But if it don't happen, it don't happen. Respect. I'm not tripping point blank here. I'm not tripping.
You tried your best, nigga. You wasn't out here fucking off in these streets.
Right.
You was being a man of loyalty and morality.
Chilling. Like, it's crazy to the point that I've been chilling because, like, I maybe had one great summer that I was really, like, fucking off, like, really bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had a different woman in my bed, like, maybe every other night.
Yeah.
Type shit. But I ain't gonna say that I had my run. You feel me?
Okay, I feel you.
I ain't
like,
gonna
you're
say that
adulthood, Tiger Woods.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been banging bitches. Like, you know what I'm
saying? One
night
like, stand, like,
right.
Take them back to the crib.
Like,
that
I
crazy.
had a different woman in my bed maybe every other night. You know what I'm saying? At one summer, at one point in time. So, that being said, like, I ain't been out here like that at all. But this is the lady that I want to spend my life with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or I feel like I want to spend my life with at this point. Therefore, I want to make sure that everything works out. But I want there to be a but, because I want to make sure that I get her point off across too.
That's fact.
Since she ain't here to speak for herself, I'm a hard person to live with. I'm an asshole.
You better watch that shit.
I'm an asshole.
You better watch that shit.
I'm an asshole. I say my shit. I talk my shit.
End up with some. You gonna come up the show with some dreads like, yeah, I got broke up with.
But yeah, I had to grow some shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to have a transformer.
Nah, I feel you. You should try to be a little easier to live with. Is all I'm saying. I'm just taking from me.
I can't help it, bro. Like
you can't help it. I'm just saying, not change your ways completely. Just try to be a little easier to live with.
I'm just
try. Just take it from your friend who got broken up with. Just try to be a little easier to live with.
I feel you.
A little bit, bro. If you
I try a little bit every day. I try a little bit.
That's all you can do. If she leave and you trying a little bit every day to do better,
I can't do much more than what I'm doing.
Because you're still working, you're still paying the bills, you're still going through all this stress.
I'm
stressed. It's hard to change. I'm
going through therapy. Like, I don't know what else I can do. Like, I be going through therapy. Like, I have to do therapy to keep from killing niggas, like, every day, bro. Like, so it's just different. Like, but what I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can be, you know, who and what my lady wants me to be. I can do that. It's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. We can make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If I had a box right now, I would propose to my lady with an empty ass ring box. But I don't.
That's deep, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
So, but with that being said, I've already proposed. And you know what
That's
I'm saying?
nice. She said, yeah.
Say yo.
That's beautiful.
So to my old lady, bro, like
That's beautiful.
I love you, man. Like
That's beautiful.
I
That's
love
what's up.
you. I want you to be my wife. And even if it's just some courthouse shit, even if it's just some, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
beautiful.
even if it's just some, some random shit, like, cause I ain't got the money to do a goddamn big ass wedding. Fuck
Not
all.
yet. You save up for it. It'd be fun. You take a few years to stack. That shit takes.
Facts.
Yeah,
But
you
right
know what I
now,
mean?
like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like getting married to me, I would definitely.
That's beautiful.
I would love for you to be the woman that I'll be with for the rest of my life. And I wouldn't trade you for anything in this world. You take care of me, you take care of my kid, you take care of my house. And all I do is pay the bills. So I appreciate that. So if you wouldn't mind being mine, I wouldn't mind, you know, breaking my fucking back to be yours.
No, that's deep.
So
My teacher chick just texted me. I can't say shit to nothing. I can't say shit to nobody because everybody.
I don't know what that was.
We are too sober. We've gotten too sober for this.
That was too funny though. It was too funny. I was like,
This is my favorite podcast. This is my favorite podcast. No, dead ass. As my nigga was doing his beautiful speech. Yo, this girl. I don't like saying it because everybody can see it.
This queen.
I talk. The only queens are in bee colonies and ant colonies, my nigga. We all just
queens.
Right, we all just ordinary people like John Legend.
Queens, New York.
Yeah, like the, like that's the only queens, like where 50 Cent is from, my nigga. Queens, Jamaica, like other than that, my nigga.
I'm gonna drop something else.
Not no
I dropped it on the grass. I was scared.
We dropped the whole. We done broke some shit.
I broke my whole glass.
All I'm saying.
All my apple juice was gone.
Is I tried to love a woman properly and I did not do it. So if you can love a woman properly, then do your best. Right. All I'm saying is I got friends who are teachers. Like I'm just saying, some of the black women in my life right now, outside of my ex, are absolutely phenomenal. I'm not saying my ex isn't phenomenal. I'm just saying some of these women.
Haley G was cool.
Haley G was dope as fuck, bro. I'm just saying some of these women who have my attention now are also
A1.
Dope as fuck.
Right.
Like I'm about to get my money right, and I don't told my yo, I'm about to grade your papers and pay all your bills, bitch. Like I ain't playing no more. I'm not playing with these women no more. I'm trying to get my money right and pay all your bills. You know what I mean? Look at me in the eyes, shorty. Me and you, shorty. I'm trying to pay all your bills. We need to go. This has been going on too long. We got all the topics. This is the end.
Wait. We got one. We might have one more.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
We talked about Kevin Hart. He alive.
The crash?
Yeah.
We talked about a crash?
We was like, life is short. I get it.
No.
Life is short, bro. The Kevin Hart Rick shit, like life is short. Come on.
It's at least 5'2". Like that shit is short as fuck, man.
No,
like,
when you sell out stadiums, nobody gives a fuck, bro. We addressed it.
Bro.
We addressed it because we was like, yo, it doesn't matter how much success you have. When life gets real, there's only your family and your love for like what you do matters.
Right.
You know, like all his success, all his money, all his acclaim, all his status didn't matter in those moments where he couldn't walk anymore and nobody knew whether he was gonna live or die. That shit didn't matter no more.
I agree.
So like what matters the most when you're alive is the moment. Like if you consider the fact that like, yo, I be like, what if you go blind? What was the last thing you was looking at? What was the last 10 things? Was you just scrolling through social media?
Nah, that goddamn power box right there. I was looking at that shit, bro.
just
If I went
staring at
blind
that
right
shit?
there, nigga, it was over with.
That'd be alright, because you was at least contemplating some shit. Like, yo, how does that shit work? Like, I wouldn't want that shit to be like, you know what I mean?
I was
Like,
an electrician for like 2 years. I know how that shit work, and I'm
You got a
sad
real
that was
trade.
the last one. That was the last thing that I
but
looked
that's, I
at.
be thinking about shit like that. Like, what that was the last shit? You ain't never been watching no bullshit on Adult Swim, knowing you could be reading a book or some shit. Like, yo,
Yeah.
what if this is the last?
Yeah.
What if a meteor comes right now? My dumb
I
ass has
swear to
been up
God.
here watching Robot Chicken instead of following my dreams.
I
for real,
downloaded
for real.
every season of Robot Chicken because bro, I was listening to too many audiobooks. I was listening to too many books.
You just like the exact opposite. Like, nah, I'm about to like being too smart is isolating.
I went back
Reading
and
all
listened
those
to way
fucking
too many
books, reading all those books is isolating when you're in an environment where nobody else is reading around.
That's true.
Like that shit is like it's like it makes you
true.
something else. It makes you not relatable to the people around you.
Right.
It makes you like
You
people
can't
can't
read
talk to
books
you
all the time.
You
can't
can't.
read books. You can't read books.
You can't read books all the time around motherfuckers who not reading books all the time.
Right. I live in the hood.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
This is a hood. This is a hood. I live in an apartment complex. This is a hood.
yeah.
like-
That shit is it's kind of oppressing a little bit, where unfortunately, because we grew up in gifted, right?
Right.
Sometimes you gotta and I'm pretty sure y'all feel this too.
We
You
was
kind
the
of have to
random
dumb
smart
down.
niggas. Yeah, we
you
was
have
the
to
random-
dumb down.
We
What
was the
you-
token niggas.
Yeah.
We was the token niggas.
Only
at
black
every
kids
party.
in our class.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Always having to prove ourselves.
Yep.
And instead of proving ourselves, we would act ignorant, like
Yep.
how they would
We
assume.
would prove each other wrong. Like, yeah. We would prove these white people wrong. Like, nah, nigga, I'm a nigga. Like,
No,
I'm still a nigga. Like, at the end of the
except
day.
for Chop. Shout out to Chop
You know what I'm
Bryant,
saying?
bro.
I gotta give that nigga.
Chop was the only one able to still joke with us and still get like he was able to do both at the same time
Chop,
effortlessly.
Give me
bro.
a call, bro. Like, cause my nigga, like,
I was just
I got some
saying-
shit to talk to you about. I got some money aspects to talk to you about. But my nigga,
New
for
era,
real.
nigga. Shout out Chop, nigga. Shout out me.
real.
Shout out Ricky. Shout out
yeah.
OD.
Any,
You feel what I
my nigga,
mean?
Any. That's northeast.
Yeah,
New era.
new era. We ain't never have a slide.
New
That's
era,
neighbor.
my nigga.
Ooh, I did a gang sign.
New era, my nigga.
My bad.
Like,
Hold
everything,
up.
on everything, my nigga. Like,
Yo, it's two niggas who got the shit. Ricky and Monte is cool now.
what you mean?
Ricky and Monte didn't used to be
How?
cool.
How
They
got
back cool. They got back cool. They said some shit you gotta let go. These is two niggas who had some serious
They
problems
had
with each
real
other.
beef.
They had, but
They
one,
had real
one of them
beef.
niggas got New Era right here, and one of them niggas got New Era right here. You feel what I mean?
Wild. Them niggas got beat. Nigga got back good.
Niggas got Monte, the one who told me, so I know it's real.
I gotta call Monte.
Right.
I
Shout out.
ain't
These is
calling
real people. Like people don't understand that.
I didn't know that, bro.
We not.
Shout out to Monte,
We
bro.
not street dudes, right? But we connected to the street.
All right, real quick, New Era. Shout out to me. Shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Monte. Shout out to
OD.
Shout out
Ben.
to me. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to goddamn VO.
Oh yeah, we are
Shout
in the
out
group. ET.
ET.
Yeah, we are in the group.
Shout out to
Chop. Nigga Chop, straight up.
Did I say shout?
Nah,
Did I say
you
shout?
got meat. You shout out meat.
Shout out to Chop.
And Black Caesar, you know what I mean? Straight up Atlanta shit, Decatur.
Black Caesar, the Black Angel. I don't know what the fuck that nigga.
Maniac,
is
the
now.
alien nigga.
I don't know what the fuck that
Yo,
nigga
this new,
is now, but
yo, my homie, shout out my nigga Dorian. My young nigga was like, yo, who I got to battle to be a New Era. I told my young boy, I'm like, yo, we ain't even really act. We do our own thing. We ain't even acting like that. We just be doing our
we
shit.
just under an umbrella. We under the umbrella. Of,
yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah,
saying?
like I was like, yo, we can start some new shit. Like I'm thinking, cause we got niggas don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and announce it. We got a cipher coming up, right? Just the hottest young rappers in Valdosta. I'm trying to make Valdosta like Atlanta. I'm trying to make it like Chicago. I'm trying to make it like Houston.
I feel some type of way because I'm not in it, but
I'll be trying to understand, like, niggas don't know.
I'm high,
niggas,
but I ain't high.
Niggas don't know that we
I ain't
bought
high.
this camera together. So we got like skits, we got movie ideas,
Oh,
like
we got plenty of
videos.
shit coming. We got mad shit coming.
Yeah, so I'm like,
we
yo,
got
nigga,
mad
like,
shit
you can
coming.
just write some shit and like
We got mad
do
shit
the
coming.
cipher. Like, you can just write some shit.
Bro, we got mad shit coming. Like, it ain't even. I ain't
This shit is
even
not a joke. Like,
I'm
this,
tripping, but I ain't.
this is like the
bro.
first week back from the whole
what I'm
Haley
saying?
situation. Type dude, we
You know what I'm saying?
we getting sued the podcast.
We
nigga.
had to
we
come
one
back.
fell swoop, nigga.
Do it one more time. One fell.
One fell swoop, nigga. Hey, what the fuck is niggas talking about?
Hold on. Let's do it together. One fell.
Swoop, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we back in this bitch.
We back in this bit like we never left, my nigga. Like, new content every motherfucking week, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? New videos.
There wasn't
new
nothing
music.
in this. There wasn't nothing in this, bro.
This is milk that I'm drinking over. I just have to drink the milk off camera for a random reason.
It's random.
Yeah, like, nah, this is like stay sober to
vegetarian.
Yeah, like, yeah. It's a milk and cheese smoothie. Yo, we about to go.
With bacon topping.
I don't even, did we even talk about anything of importance? Like,
I think we did. I really think we covered some good shit. Like, we covered the Dave Chappelle shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit in on the LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we ain't offended anybody in this podcast, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to offend anybody, but if you feel offended, nigga, fuck you, bro. Like,
Fact, straight up.
Cause
we won't be doing shit to nobody. We won't be saying like offensive
I'm not
shit.
trying to say
We be
nothing.
saying way too many. We be
I'm
saying
not
way too much
anything
shit.
for anything. I'm not saying anything for shock value.
Fact.
We're not saying anything for shock value.
Facts.
We're saying what we really feel.
Nobody should
If
be
you feel
beaten
like-
or abused or
No.
subjugated because of their
Or killed.
beliefs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't feel like
Period.
we out here to cause controversy or say anything for shock value.
Yeah.
Nigga, this is just how we feel.
Dumb women have value, but not to me.
Educate me. If you really feel some type of way, educate me.
Right,
Come
like-
on the podcast.
Yeah, I love smart women. If you not a smart woman, yeah, like you have value to God.
Sapiosexual.
You have value to God, but not me, shorty.
Sapiosexuality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
like
a sapiosexual. I like smart shit.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you ain't on that level, that's fine. There's plenty of women who don't like me. I'm not like I don't have like the most muscles. I'm not the most tough. There's plenty of reasons that women don't like me. If you are not the most intelligent woman, you know that's not your deal. You know that's not your bag. You know that's not even like that's not even what how I get down. Like yo, there's not much we can talk about. I'm into very fly, very smart women. I'm a fly smart nigga. I don't go to work. I get paid. I get paid.
I'm zero fly.
I get paid just to be on Facebook. This is the thing. This is the thing that I had to learn. You can't just get your woman and then be like, all right, we good. You gotta maintain. I wasn't maintaining that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You gotta maintain the same energy that got you your woman in the first place. And being young in my first real long relationship, I did not maintain that same energy, and that's where I messed up at. You know what I mean? Like I fell off completely, and all the things that she liked me for originally, I stopped doing and I stopped maintaining it. That's on God.
I still hot fences on hotel properties and like I goddamn I still shit not every day,
But just like
that's even important shit, just like just to keep it like, hey, I'm still G.
Yeah, like, I'm the same nigga that you fell in love with. I'm the same type of nigga. I'm the same person
I
that
ain't
you
gonna lie,
fell in
last
love
time I
with.
stole some shit from Walmart.
That's the best.
I brought it to my old lady.
That's
like,
the best.
I brought it to my
Like, yeah, fuck Walmart.
Here you go. I got you some candy.
I'm trying to steal from Walmart. That white man came up to me like, we're gonna need to talk about those headphones in your pocket. I was like, why we need to talk about
You should
those?
have ran through that nigga like,
He wouldn't even try to stop me. My dumb ass was like, man, I ain't got man.
He was big.
Nah, nigga shorter than me. I just didn't understand the proper protocols. Or that I just could have went home.
Protocols like rather than nigga drive.
Yes, like I could have kept the headphones. So slow.
Drive, but tell the Uber nigga to drive. Like, hey, bro.
Y'all ain't never got caught stealing before. Once Swoop the podcast, nigga, bye.
88 miles per hour, we been vibing Riding to that Biggie, headed back to the future in a Nissan full of smoke, singing this is all that I know. This is all that I know, and I just smoked out with my team. 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 Hold it down for my showing out, for my rolling out for my team. Going after my dream, going after my, going after my dream, going after my dream. All the sacrifice, all this had to fight, all the catch I dream. All the catch I just smoked out with my team. Smoked out with my team. Smoked out with my team. Hold it down for my showing out, for my rolling out for my team. Rolling out for my team. Going after my dream, going after my, going after my dream, going after my all the sacrifice, all this had to fight, all the catch I dream. All the catch I dream. Night hours, we been riding through the city. 88 miles per hour.